Okay guys, so I'm back again and I've been testing this phone for a couple of hours now, and these are my first impressions, or rather a hands-on review. So here we go. The design is quite similar to another popular smartphone, which is, yes, you guessed it right. The edges are slightly sharper than the iPhone. Apart from that, they've made titanium frame and Gorilla Armor 2 glass, which gives it a sturdy yet lightweight feel. At 218 grams, it's lighter than its predecessor, making it comfortable for daily use. I'm looking at the users' feedback, and some or maybe most of them loved these rounded edges, but I personally think curves around the corners are too sharp, or rather the edges, and they are not quite comfortable when you're holding on to it. Displays, like always it's been with the S series, it's quite vibrant and quite big as well at 6.9 inches with a dynamic AMOLED and ultra vibrant with exceptional clarity, and it's perfect even under direct sunlight. And over its predecessor, Samsung has slightly improved the display overall, but it comes at the cost of scratch resistance, which you should keep in mind if you're going for this device. Cameras, right, there are always Samsung's priority when it comes to S lineup, and they have improved. The new 50 megapixel ultra wide sensor captures amazing macro and night shots, yet the unchanged 200 megapixel camera, which acts as a main sensor, or a lack of 10x periscope lens, may still feel like a downgrade, but believe me when I say that they got you covered. And even though I didn't spend a lot of time testing, but I still noticed slight glitches when testing this smartphone in night camera mode. And now, speaking about the performance, this phone is packed with Snapdragon 8 Elite with 12 gigs of RAM, which is enough for any kind of task that you may throw on it. It'll run smoothly. But at the same time, I would like to mention there are competitors who have been using this same processor and still managed to gain more out of it than Samsung. So I don't know whether it has to do something with their software optimization or the performance gain. They should slightly improve it with their software update, or as much as they can. And Samsung has gone quite deep into the AI integration this time around, especially with the photo editing capabilities. It's just love. And I've tested a couple of shots, so now you might be looking at it. You can remove anything with the generative AI feature on your photos and even enhance your videos in runtime. It comes with One UI 7, and Samsung also promises 7 years of update with the phone, so you're pretty safe if you buy this device for the next 7 major updates at least. One UI 7 is quite a major upgrade, especially with the AI enhancement, and some people loved it. And at the same time, there are people who didn't like the changes in navigation gestures and notification. S Pen right here has been the integral part of S lineup for years, but this time around Samsung has messed up. It still remains one of the most productive use case for the users. By removing gestures, they also got rid of remote camera control and air gesture, and it has been controversial since the phone's launch. And for a lot of users who've been using these features for years, this feels like a downgrade over S24 Ultra. So pricing would be one of the factors that you'd like to consider when buying high-end phone like this. And if you want to save money on the phone, you'd better watch out for deals dropping on here and there, and buy this phone definitely not on $1,300 mark. You could get this phone a lot cheaper, maybe around $700 to $800 mark, which would be a steal. But if you're going to buy this smartphone for $1,300 range, I'd rather alert you to stay away and buy one of the alternatives, or just wait for another 4 months and see what happens. And now comes the question, who should upgrade? If you've been using S22, S23 Ultra, or maybe an old lineup of Samsung's S series, you definitely should consider S25 Ultra. But if you've been using S24 Ultra, I would rather suggest you to not upgrade. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace out.